Given a blank page, we are all going to face the truth about ourselves. The blank page is there to give us a chance to find ourselves. And I just can't believe that kind of moment where children realize, boom, this is about me. And that's it. That's what is powerful.
Kids see the world the way people should. Like, kids aren't born hating other people because of race, gender, sex. Kids love everybody. They want to be loved by everybody. Me playing football and me doing other things, me looking the way I look, one person wouldn't look at me just with a glance and say, oh, he writes poetry. I get it all the time at slams and stuff. It's like, oh, you don't look like a poet. Well, I do poetry, so what does a poet look like? Writers in the schools has allowed me to do so much. It's given me a voice and to be able to show my true side or show the real me.
I want to solve poverty. I want to solve world hunger. It's just so inspiring that young people are thinking of those things, and I sort of started to realize that WITS is as much about writing and creative writing as it is just being creative and having outlets to explore ideas.
The first time I ever went to a poetry slam, I had no idea what I was getting into. It's like this indescribable moment when you're on stage and you think you're saying something that really matters. I had never found a space like that. And, you know, being in that environment, it really made something come alive in me. If Martin Luther King were alive today, he'd be a poet, with long hair and pierced skin and a tattoo across his chest saying he still believed in freedom and the kind of justice that tastes like no color the world has ever seen before. He'd be carrying the American flag. The first black Uncle Sam, he'd ask you to join the fight against injustice, against racism, sexism, bigotism, prejudice, hatred. He'd ask you why we have so many names for hate and not enough for love.
I knew that I could change people through my words. The change is enormous. And one of the moments that made that change for me is when my brother passed away a few years back. He was shot on the street that I grew up on. I had wrote a poem 2 weeks prior, and I didn't finish that poem until after he had passed because I just felt like it needed to be finished. So writing that poem really helped me through that process because it took a lot of that pain and put it on the page. Felt like one more door closed to move on in my life.
Creative writing is a doorway, it's a portal. It's a way to get to ideas, dreams, fears that you didn't realize were there.
It's incredible that they're able to talk about these life events. It's mental health masking itself as art. When you hear kids talk about their experience and they open up and they're vulnerable, it shows you that we're really just one community, and it really is an example for everyone to follow, that we can all exist together and learn from each other and everybody's experiences.
You're doing something right here. Something is very right. It's a movement, it's a mindset, it's a solution for getting kids excited about education.
I feel like everything for them should be fun. It should be something that they can remember. It should create stories for them. In a WITS classroom, there is a kind of magic there.
If you write, you get out what's on the inside. It's like the pathway to health, and every student should have it.
How many chances does one get to be a part of a community in which you are heard and respected?
It's about actually making sure that you become a good citizen, not just a good poet, not just a good writer, but a good person.
That's why I think it's really important that a place like WITS exists to provide this incredible opportunity for youth like myself, where we can feel like we're achieving something.
That's what it's all about. It's like creating lives that are beautiful.
That's what Writers in the Schools does.
So, the next time somebody tells you to grow up, you tell them, next time somebody calls you childish, you tell them thank you, then proceed to skip away. And the next time somebody asks you what you want to be when you grow up, walk away. Because any kid in the world will tell you that the best kids never grow up. We just get a little older.